In this lesson, we are going to determine if a conditional statement is biconditional. And if it's not biconditional, we will provide counter examples. So, a biconditional statement. Before I start explaining this, we represent it as in using this P to Q, Q to P. So it's easier just to show you some examples. If you come in first place, then you are the champion. That is true. Let's use the converse of this. If you are a champion, you came in first place. That is also true. So this is called biconditional. So two lines are parallel if they don't touch. If two lines don't touch, they are parallel. See how both the original conditional statement is true and the converse is true? That means that the statement is biconditional. Okay, let's look at some non-examples. So a non-example would be like, if it's a chicken, then it has a beak. The reason it's not is because if we use the converse, which is if it has a beak, it is a chicken. That's not true, because like a counter example would be like a crow has a beak. I don't know, a bluebird. Well, instead of saying bluebird, because you might think I'm just being generic, let's put cardinal. A cardinal has a beak, but it's not a chicken. So if it's Saturday, then it's the weekend. If it's the weekend, it is Saturday. That's not true. The counter example would be Sunday. Oh, that's good. Sunday. Okay. So let's look at example number 1. So the conditional statement, which is P to Q, is if you come in first place, then you are the champion. This is like we talked about before. This case is true. The converse would be Q to P. So if champion, I'm just going to write this shorter. It's not going to be like a grammatically correct sentence. So if champion, then you came in first place. So if you're a champion, then you came in first. That's true. Since both of these are true, then this is biconditional, which is P to Q and Q to P. So let's write it. Now, one way you can write this, the one way that people conventionally like to do this is you would start with the normal statement, but without this if right here. So you would just say you come in first if and only if you are a champion. So you come in first if you are a champion, that's right. And you come in first only if you are a champion. So this is an and statement, so it has two parts. If this and only if this. Let's look at example number 2. Okay. So if the drink is Dr. Pepper, then the drink is a soda. So conditional would be P to Q. If it's a Dr. Pepper, then it's a soda. That's true. The converse, which is Q to P, is if soda, then Dr. Pepper. That's not true. So it's not biconditional. So biconditional statement, we can't write it. But we can write a counterexample. A counterexample would be, so a counterexample to if soda, then Dr. Pepper We can say a counterexample would be like Sprite. This is not sponsored, by the way. It could be like Fanta. You know, it could be 7-Up. And those are the notes. Thank you.